Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your weekly check-in for the area of love. We're going to do couples. We're going to do singles. There'll be a timestamp somewhere. It's general. It's not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Feel free to check out your other signs if you find that this one doesn't resonate with you. I will be reading from the perspective of Scorpio because this is a Scorpio reading. However, because energy is fluid, if you feel that the positions or the roles need to be switched, go ahead and feel free to do so. And time is an illusion, so yes, this is stamped for a particular week. However, because energy is fluid and time is an illusion, it could be before, it could be after, it could be this time next year or 10 years from now. So that being said, we're going to do singles. I'm sorry, we're going to do couples first, all right? Okay. Scorpio, got some healing going on there. They may feel like you've broken their heart in the past. They may be trying to heal with from something with you, or heal something through you. The Three of Swords in the reverse position, we're going to clarify, but that's how they're feeling about you. Okay, what you want, it looks like you're undecided on what you want, baby. It looks like you are undecided. You're in limbo. You don't know what you want. You're still trying to figure it out. What they want, they just don't want conflict. They just want to be chill. Okay. The combined energy is action, taking action, going forward, and it looks like commitment. Passion, okay? What's hidden? More passion. And also a new adventure. Y'all may be starting something new. So this could definitely be healing, whether it's healing with you through your own baggage and things that you've created together, or healing from something before you. Okay. The outcome is going to be confrontation and confliction over something. And this could just be addressing everything, you know, putting it all out on the table. Woo, tongue-tied. The bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Wands in the reverse position and the World in the reverse position with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. Also, I saw the Eight of Wands underneath there in the reverse position. So this is kind of making light of a situation that was probably keeping you held up. Looks like you're stuck on something, either you or them, and you don't really want to communicate it. You could be pulling back a lot lately. You could, you know, be finding reasons or just telling yourself it's honestly not worth the communication with that Eight of Wands there in the reverse position. Yeah, you want an ending to something or a transformation. I think when you do, when there's something like that gets under control, yeah, because I don't think you want to end this relationship, but you need something more. It's not giving what you needed to give, period. Okay? So yeah, it looks like you've shut down quite a bit of your communication, if not all of your communication. Doesn't mean you've left the relationship, but what I am seeing is that you're just holding back. You're kind of closed off a little bit. That's okay. Until it stables out and we come out of this, you know, something has to be lighter than what it currently is. It's too heavy, whether it's you being too hard on yourself or you being too hard on them or them being too hard on you, or just, you know, maybe it's just the everyday hustle and bustle of life. But once you kind of make something more light, or don't put so much emphasis on it, or get the transformation that you're seeking, I think this is going to switch around for you, okay? Let's get some clarifiers. Let's do the Three of Swords, how they're feeling about you. It is in the reverse. Yeah, Judgment with the Magician in the reverse position. They may feel really judged by you. They also feel like they've made a final decision when it comes to you, but I don't feel like they feel, either they don't feel like you're stable or they don't feel like they're stable. It could be something that they don't feel like they're bringing to the table. They could be kind of further back in their journey than you. Maybe they feel like they overall just can't manifest whenever they're around you or in your energy or in communication with you. It looks like they want a new beginning though. Yeah, King of Swords in the reverse position. You got two cards of manipulation here. And it could be that they feel like you are pulling back. It could be, you know, with that Three of Swords in the reverse position, it could very much feel like you're trying to regenerate, or they're trying to regenerate with a separation. So either that could be physical separation, literally breaking off the relationship, or just not communicating. With the King of Swords in the reverse position and the Magician in the reverse position, y'all could just not be communicating Both of you are probably holding back. They feel like you're holding back, or they feel like they want to hold back from you. It's self-preservation, you know? I mean, whether you're doing it or they're doing it, this is how they feel about you. So they either feel like they need to do this with you, or they feel like you're doing this to them. But to me, it looks like someone's preserving their heart. Someone's cutting themselves off and cutting off their manifestation. Yeah, that's what it is. They don't feel like you're working for them anymore, like you're manifesting for them anymore. They want to be with you. And it doesn't look like they're sure that you want that. Yeah. And it makes sense because you are not sure if you want that anymore. I'm not sure what's causing that. Let's see. Let's clarify the Hanged Man. Whoa. There it is. The Eight of Wands again in the reverse position. You're cutting off communication. You're pulling back, Scorpio. You're putting your wall up with the Seven of Wands because there's too many challenges and too many surfaced emotions. You don't feel loved. With the Five of Coins, you don't feel loved. You don't feel understood. You don't feel like you're getting through. You don't feel like they're letting you in, and so you're not letting them in, period. It doesn't mean you want to walk away yet. It doesn't mean you want to stay. Scorpio is almost too good at kind of cutting that energy off before it can get too far. Yeah. All right. In the Five of Swords, you get the High Priestess in the reverse position and the Two of Cups. They just don't want conflict whenever it comes to this relationship, especially when it comes to your intuition or their intuition. It looks like they're trying to hide from their more divine nature or their intuition. Also, they have secrets. Yeah. They have things that they don't want to say because they don't want it to conflict the relationship. They know that you would probably call it off if you knew everything that they were going through right now, if you knew everything that they were doing behind the scenes. They have secrets. I think you know this, and this is why you're in this energy. Let's get one more there. Why is the High Priestess? There. Yeah, King of Cups in the reverse position with the Queen of Wands. They lean on you a lot, even if they don't do it outwardly. Emotionally, they're pretty needy, independent, and they need validation from other people. They may even be presenting themselves as single and bold and sexy. It looks like they're really feeling themselves. They need their ego stroked with that Queen of Wands there. I don't know that they feel like they're getting this from you, so they're probably getting it from somewhere else. Or you feel like they're getting it from somewhere else, or they're entertaining the idea, because they definitely have secrets. And it could not even necessarily be something that would make or break the relationship, but what they don't want is extra drama and conflict, and they feel like whatever this is, it would cause that, so they're just going to keep it to themselves. You know, it is what it is. It kind of looks like you feel the same way. Again, not necessarily, it just looks like everybody started talking, like it just feels like nobody's getting through, so what's the point? That's really what I'm picking up, okay? King of Wands. Because this is your combined energy as the King of Wands. Taking action, taking responsibility, going forward in passion. The Sun in the reverse position and the Four of Swords in the reverse position. So, yeah, y'all are getting back out there in the dark. Both of you, it looks like both of y'all are ready to do whatever it takes for whatever that means. If that's to go build somewhere else, if that's to break this relationship, if that's to commit to this relationship, whatever. Four Swords in the reverse position is getting back out there. And we're no longer taking breaks. We're not taking rest. Now, the Three of Coins in the reverse position tells me that y'all aren't working together. With the Six of Wands. Yeah. This is having other suitors with the Ace of Wands. Yeah. Both of y'all are ready to let other people have a chance. That's probably because what's hidden is the Ace of Wands here. Okay. And it may even be that they're already acting on this. It could be that you're already acting on this, but I'm not getting that vibe here. Because that you don't have those cards. They actually have those cards. Ten of Cups. So what's hidden is y'all both really want this urge and this need satisfied by one another, but it's just not happening for some reason right now. And it could just be the energy that we're in. So this could be just like a phase. We're only looking at a week, okay? So keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that we read tarot so that we can see the energy and the possible outcome so that if we don't like it, we can change it. Yeah, Nine of Wands. There's a lot of hurt and pain here. There's a lot of rejuvenation and regeneration that needs to happen in this space. It's very common for Scorpio to heal and connect, and a lot of what Scorpio does in its strengths of its connection and its healing and its feeling important and the love language and stuff like that has to do with their sex and their intimacy. So it doesn't surprise me that you've got the Ace of Wands here twice. You want to be getting that from home. You want to be content in that space, but it doesn't look like it's happening. There could just be some healing that needs to happen there. Looks like y'all are trying, at least one of you, or at least you were. Yeah, with the Ten of Coins, what's hidden is both of you really seem to want this to work. I mean, 10 of Coins, 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and Ace of Wands. Y'all really, really want this to work with each other, but it's just not. And you're going to get it because you both want that solid relationship. Whether it comes from each other or not is kind of like, I think it looks like you're to a point where you're kind of realizing maybe this is not something that you're going to get from one another. You may have to get this from somewhere else. And it looks like both of you are kind of coming to that, I don't want to say understanding, but a possibility. Both of you are kind of coming to an understanding that that is a possibility, okay? When we're looking at the outcome, we're looking at confrontation happening. We're looking at all of this getting out on the table at some point. Some sort of conflict happening. Some sort of, confrontation. 4 of Wands in the reverse position with the 6 of Coins in the reverse position. Yeah, it's not going to be, it's going to be conflict, period. Because one person is giving more than the other is giving, at least as someone feels it with the 7 of Coins. Yeah, one person definitely feels like they've invested way more here than the other. And it's possible that you're fighting over money because one person may be spending more money with the 6 of Coins in the reverse position and the 4 of Wands. Yeah, no, one person may be spending more money, paying more bills. There could be debt here that's not being paid off because it's like this is a continuance of investment that's not being paid back. So it's not necessarily coins, but it's something tangible. It's going to be more than just emotions and talking and like just being there for someone. It's going to be something tangible. So it's either going to be like gifts or like actually acts of service or loaning money or paying bills or something very tangible, something very like, I don't know another word, tangible. Knight of Cups in the reverse position. Again, wait, no, you got the King. Now it's the Knight. Taking the offer off the table. I don't believe this is an overall love offer that's being taken off the table. Again, I think this is emotions and parts and aspects of life overall that will be taken off the table because I don't feel like anybody wants to share here anymore with the Emperor. Yeah, because it's a way to control yourself. It's a way to protect yourself. And this could be going on with both of you kind of in your own ways, all right? Let's get an Oracle card, see what we got. Or however many want to come out. Primal, connecting deep within, sacred dance, and instinct. 13 is a 4. It's harmonious. It's the divine journey. It's the right path. This is where a lot of feminines are right now. This is just where the feminine energy is overall. I keep meaning to put out a real shit video about that, but honestly, personally, I'm to the point where I don't want to share anything with anybody anymore because I don't know. That's just where I'm at. I'm kind of fed up with humanity. I love humanity, don't get me wrong, but I'm a little bit upset with the way I'm seeing people treat each other and the way I'm seeing people get knocked off their balance where they claim to be versus what they're letting affect them. It's bothering me a little bit. So it doesn't surprise me this is going to come out in Scorpio's reading because this is where a lot of the feminines are. And if you have somebody that you're with that is not connecting to that energy, not growing with that energy, not embracing that energy, it is going to be only natural in these times to move on. Okay? And that's what that is. All right, let's get into singles. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for singles. All right, let's look at your future love. If any, let's hope, right? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's do the weekly check-in for singles. Ooh. Gonna have people approaching you. Definitely have people looking at you. Probably several. Yes, because Scorpio is feeling yourself. Scorpio is getting back out there, period. Whether you are in a relationship or not, Scorpio has this energy of like pushing forward and going back out to the crowds. So off topic, because I haven't put out a real shit video, and we're doing love. Scorpio is whatever your thing is, Scorpio, you are getting back out there. So if you're a motivational speaker, if you're a spiritual guidance, if you do workings, if you're a healer or in the medical profession, period, whatever it is, if you used to go out and you just stopped, you're coming out of your isolation, maybe for only a brief moment, but you are coming out of the introverted space, even if little by little, and people are going to see that. People are going to see that. As far as the attraction, Scorpio, you've got the Magician in the reverse position, the Eight of Cups in the reverse position, and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position. So when it comes to the attraction, if it's going to be instant, if you're going to hit it off right off the bat, no, it doesn't look like it. It looks, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because you have several people coming at you. You're being looked at by several people. You have several offers. Take your pick, okay? And that's why I think it's coming through that way. Let's try to narrow it down to one person and see what the personality type of this person is. The main person. Can I see the main person? They're looking unstable. They're looking insecure. Let's see what the challenge is. The challenge is going to be imprisoning thoughts, right? Old belief systems and patterns, possibly thinking someone isn't your type, so you're not going to give them a chance, so on and so forth, that kind of behavior. Your advice is the Empress in the reverse position, the Page of Cups in the upright, and the Six of Swords in the reverse position. So your advice is to get back out there and get a taste of life. Come out of isolation, okay? Take a step down, take a step out, okay? You're going to have to, it's almost like I'm seeing, you know those princesses in the movies that will kind of disguise themselves and they'll dress down to go out in the public, like amongst, I quote, the peasants. It's kind of like that. And I'm not saying Scorpio is royalty. I'm just saying like, you're going to have to kind of come down, like bring it down a notch and go mingle with the world. That's your advice, to get a taste of life and just come out, get back out there. You can meet this person at work or during study. Yeah, you definitely meet this person. This is like a no-nonsense person or situation or job or something like that. It's like square business and responsible where and how you meet this person. So honestly, what I'm looking at here, it's not that you meet this person out at an event or at a party or at a bar. It's getting out and doing those things with the public is what helps to loosen you up and break this sort of a thinking that gets you to give this person a chance or think that you are good enough to be given a chance by this person, if that makes sense. Let's clarify. We don't need to, we can clarify the personality of this person. They could even, if it is work, they could be doing that as a second job, or you could be doing that as a second job with the King of Pentacles in the reverse position. And that's going to probably be the only one that will clarify. We may do the Eight of Swords because so many cards came out. Spirit was like right to the point with your reading. Yeah. Knave of Cups with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's an offer of communication in some form. I feel like this is a form of, you could even meet this person, like let's say, If you're asking for help financially, like business management, this could be a loan officer, something like that. This is somebody who comes to offer something small, but in the form of advice or small communication. Again, somebody in the workplace, somebody that has like taken this on as a second position, a second job. Yeah, with the High Priestess. They have advice. So this person advises or tellers, or I would not surprise me if this person works in customer service or has people come to them just for advice overall. They could be just that person in the family that everyone comes to and talks to or something like that. They could be the person in the family that lends money. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing there. Okay, yeah. So your challenge is getting out of your old ways. The Eight of Swords backed with the World in the reverse position. Stop. You want change. You have to stop doing the same things. Yeah, you have to switch it up. You have to switch it up. Okay, let's get one of these at least. Let's see what comes out. The will, sovereignty, independence, and free spirit. Immortal, the consuming family pressure of peers. You're going to have to switch it up. You've got to be you unapologetically. Get out there. Be who you are in your own unique authenticity. The real ones will appreciate you for it. Do not let anybody tell you you should be doing this. You should go here. You should dress like this. You should look like this in a conversation. With all of these new things, is like do this with your eyes and do that with your face and smile when they say something like bleh. If you ain't feeling it, move along. Be unapologetically you. Don't let anybody pressure you into anything, and I promise you, you're gonna find the one when you are ready, and you're only gonna find the one. What one are you gonna find if you're not being authentic with yourself? You need to be independent. Claim your independence. You're you. Don't let anybody step on that, and don't try to be anybody else, and don't try to let anybody else make you live their life, if that makes sense. It happens before you even know it's happening. You will be right in the middle of that sometimes before you even realize fully what's going on, especially when it comes to family. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.